Thing is increasing by $1, right? Why nobody not increase my pay? I don't know. This looking kind of fuzzy. Maybe it's these shades. I don't know. Anyway, good morning. We're going to do some healthy shopping. I'm gonna go pay my life. I'm gonna go pay my life insurance and my pension plan. Maybe this might be the ending of the video. Who knows? What if it's not? Thank you for watching. I'm Shernad. This is simply Shernad. Don't forget to watch. And when you watch, leave a like. Just give a thumbs up. Oh my gosh. And it could be like enjoyed it. I'll leave a little comment. And you know the red. I don't remember what the sign color my sign is. But click it and just subscribe. And thank you. So we have them two and them two. Oh, mom's flash on. I don't know why my thing looks so fuzzy. Oh gosh. I'm shopping. We said that before, right? So every week, well, I don't come here every week. I come here once a month, and every month you come here, everything is increasing by $1, right? Why nobody not increase my pay by $100 every month to offset these expenses? I'm sure I'm gonna go up there. Anyone going to tell me 400 guilders, so this is a bit of things inside here. And you know what I want to know? Like, do you really save if you shop around? Because then you have to factor in, you have to drive to go to the place, the time that you're taking to get to the place. And then I noticed with shopping that some places will have one item a little more cheaper than another item. So I prefer buy my things two places and I done, because I think it evens out at the end of the day. What's up? I try and with these prices here. It's like, oh, this is nice auntie, let me buy this. And it's like every time I come here, everything going up by $1. Hi, I am home. I bought some food, so I'm gonna show you what it is. It's rice. They call it lokri like how we say pilau, but she only gave me one flimsy piece of chicken wing. So, you know, I'm on my fitness journey. So I bought some. Well, it's not the healthiest, but well, your thing was pork or something. This is stew goat. Not how I like my stew goat to look, but it is what it is. I'm looking at it. This is rice. And she said this is some sort of cheese. I never see a cheese look like that. She said it don't have no taste. I was like, oh, okay. And then all of this is vegetables. And I have this. Fat Boy coconut water. So I went to Cost-U-Less and I spent like 287 guilders. That's over $100. But why I'm doing this is like I have something I want to share. Last night I went to church with my neighbor, and it's a small group, so they were praying. If you're from St. Martin, you know where it's Mr. Bell, the guy who sits with this statue with his legs crossed, and he's looking over Coal Bay, Simpson Bay area. So they met up there, and I was like, oh, it's outdoors. It was something different, so I was glad to go. Let me tell you. So they had a little discussion, and of course they have one person who's gonna take it away. But this is not no cheese. I don't like this. I don't like that. What is that? I should give me a whole set now. So then the guy, my neighbor's husband, he was saying like, you know, tomorrow he has a long day, so he wants to go home so he could go to bed early. I agree. Go to bed, early to rise. Remember that? They used to say that in primary school. And the early bird catches the early worm. Anyway, worm. Anyway, this is the rice here. I'm gonna tell you another lie. Spanish people, they can cook rice. Them Indians and Asians, oh, they can cook rice so well. Caribbean people say no, but that is just my preference. So I was the only visitor there. So the apostle, they call her, she started to pray. And I'm telling you, in my 39 years of existence, nobody I have known of who prayed for me, they have not prayed like that for me. At one point, I wanted to cry. I was telling myself, keep it together. I was so like into the prayer that I didn't realize that she had opened her eyes and she was looking at me, and her mind told me, open your eyes. And when I opened my eyes, everybody else's eyes were closed and their hands were stretched to me. And she was saying, you have a spirit of fear, and God is telling you to let that go. I hope I don't cry now. And then she was telling me, which is true, I like to procrastinate. I like to leave things and then I'm like, okay, I'll do it later, I'll do it later, I'll do it later. And she said, that spirit that you have, that you like to put things up. This woman does, I do not know this woman from nowhere. This woman has never seen me anywhere. And me and my neighbor has never had like this kind of conversation. So she would go and tell the woman, oh, she like to procrastinate and she like to put things up. And she was telling me that you have greatness in you and you are afraid to step into it. And God is telling you need to step into this greatness. And oh my gosh. And what else did she tell me? She said, whatever is blocking your blessing, she said, once you step out in faith, that is going to be removed. That is what I could remember from the prayer. But it's as if, for me, she prayed for everybody, but it's as if I don't know. I have never in my life, and I grew up in church, never experienced anything like this. And after we were finished, she hugged me and she was talking to us, and she was talking like in my ear, and I was telling her, say thank you so much. I really did not expect to receive such a great blessing when I left home last night. And let me tell you something too. It was hot. And a lot of my church clothes not fit me because I don't go to church that often, to be honest. And I put on a lot of weight, a lot of weight. So a lot of my clothes are not fitting me. So I put on a top and it was like sleeveless and I didn't feel comfortable. When I was in my 20s, I used to go to church in sleeveless, right? But I didn't feel comfortable even if it was outside. And let me tell you, I was hot. So I was telling my neighbor, I said, I'm feeling so hot. I see over there fanning. I was fanning while I was waiting on her. And when we reached up there, listen, the Lord sent that breeze. And the place was so cool. But in my life, I never heard anybody pray like that for me. And I never heard anybody call me out on my DS and tell me to stop be concerned about what people have to say and stop procrastinating, and I need to walk in my purpose. I don't even know what my purpose is, and maybe it's because I'm afraid to step out. I can't discover what my purpose is. I don't like to talk with food in my mouth. So yeah. I don't know how I'm working next week, Thursday. God's willing. I don't even know if I'm going to be alive. But if I'm alive, from my mouth to God's ears, I'm going to go back. And, we like to say, and that's one of the reasons I don't now, like at this time in my life, I don't gravitate to a big church because I find you could get lost in a church like that. Because you come and then you sit, you might say hi to the person who's sitting next to you. And then you leave, you listen to the word, and then you leave. And if you don't know anybody, that's it. And I'm not. So I tend to go to maybe the smallest Adventist church that they have here, but I don't go every Saturday. And I'm telling you, all my years of sitting in church, I have never had that experience. I have never never ever had that sort of experience. So yeah, I just I just wanted to share that with you. Oh gosh, this video is gonna be so long. And another experience I had today while I was on the road, I went to pay my life insurance. I don't know if I said that before, my pension. And when I was crossing the street, this old man saw me and he asked me something. I think he asked me, was it you that I just in the hospital? So I said I was nowhere near the hospital today. So he was like, oh. And then because he introduced himself and we started to talk and walk. And then he was asking me about me and I asked him about him. And he was telling me he doesn't have any children. He has a lot of nieces and nephews and he never married, but he had a lot of girlfriends. I said, yeah, because it's figured you would have been young forever, so you was out there playing yourself and then you realize that, oops, time is up. And he laughed and I laughed. And then we continued talking. And then he was saying that he was talking about the goodness of God in his life. He said he used to smoke. He said not a lot, he used to smoke a little marijuana now and again, to ease his head. That's what he said, to ease his head. And one day he felt something coming up under his tongue. But when I looked at him, I saw he had a scab on his neck, but I didn't want to ask anything. And listen, so he said he felt something coming up under his tongue and he didn't take it for anything. And then when it got bigger, he went to the doctor and he took like a sample, which is like a biopsy, and he sent it away. And when the result came back, they told him he has cancer of the tongue. And they sent him, he told me to Santo Domingo, and his sister came from New York, or wherever, the States, he said, sorry, to go with him. So he was diagnosed in December. Late December and January, he was in Santo getting treatment. So he said after he came back from Santo, they wanted to send him to Curacao for radiation and chemo. Is that what he told me? That was in 2023, not this year. Yeah, 2024, earlier this year. And when they checked him, he had no more cancer. And the man is like 70. He said he's 71 now. And I said, really? He looks well for his age. He looks good for his age. So I said, where are you going now? He said he's going in town. And he's going to buy some food and he's going to play dominoes with his friend. But he was saying, in addition to that he was really scared, he was frightened. And he said, had it not been for his relationship. I'm not coming to preaching about, I'm just sharing my experience today and yesterday. Had it not been for his relationship with God, he don't know if he would have survived the chemo. This chemo he said he went for? The chemotherapy. Whatever he went to Santo to do. Anyway, wait my phone. We can't do this mukbang thing, but I just wanted to share, our experience. If you enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a back to say this. Imagine me just take 2 pull and this. Look here. It's soon done. $5 for this. 500 mLs. $1 per 100 ml. My God.